Yeah, man, it's the one and only DJ Chase, man. 2026. I told y'all, man, bigger and better as I do, as I hold it down. New York City's own. We got a dope interview today, man. Another special guest, man. He's fire. His name is Ziearre. And but before we get to that, we got to pay the bills first, of course. So, excuse me, download that DJ Chase radio mobile app, man. iPhone and Android. Groover, the hottest platform to get in touch with players, curators, get real feedback on your music, not bots from people such as myself. Podcast directory, use the promo code DJ Chase and get 20% off your order and get in touch with the hottest podcast. Meat Mafia Steaks out in Lake Wiley, South Carolina, certified Angus beef and premium quality meats. And last but not least, GCPR, the Global PR and Media Marketing House. Shout out to Stream Music as well. My guy Greg, you know the vibes. But before we get started today, man, I want to give him a nice introduction. A very talented brother, dope artist, man. I got introduced to him rather recently. You know what I'm saying? His music is great. He has a great new single coming out called Feeling and stamped by DJ Chase. And I want you guys to get familiar with him today. So first and foremost, Ziearre, what's poppin', King?
Yes, sir. What's up, man? What's up, man? I feel good. I feel blessed. Honored to be here.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
love it, man. And with
Yes,
that
sir.
being
Yes, sir.
said, man, so I want to get into your back. This kind of your first interview, or because I was trying to look for some notes on you. Is this kind of your first interview?
That's not my first
Okay,
interview.
okay, gotcha. How long you been doing music?
Professionally,
Yeah.
this is the 15 years now.
Okay. Gotcha.
But overall, I've been doing it
Yeah.
definitely over 15 years. Like, if
Yeah.
I'm not talking professionally, just the love of it. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
been,
Yeah.
yeah, over 15 years.
Yeah.
Professionally, 15 years.
Yeah. Love it. Nah, because you know what it is, man. Like a lot of not new artists. I would say a lot of artists today, not new or mainstream. They
hmm
just come out of left field sometimes, and there's not a lot of background. And when I conduct
Yeah,
interviews, I always try to like allow artists to even it's weird because even like I said, grown artists, new artists, I always try to introduce them. With that being said, so you're from New York City, correct?
yes, sir.
For
Yes, sir.
sure. And what part of New York you from?
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn. What's up? So I gotta
That's
ask
it.
you, are you a Net fan or you a Knicks fan? We gotta start with that first.
Come on, man.
I
Come
don't
on, you
know.
know the answer, bro.
I don't know.
I'm
You
from
Brooklyn
New
people,
York City.
you Brooklyn
We
people
are
kind of
prone.
shaky.
We are prone to be a Knicks fan. If you're from New York City, you gotta
Alright.
rep your city.
Because we got a lot of
That's
we got a lot of transplants that are Net fans. So
yeah, man. No, we from New York. I'm from New York, so it's like you gotta be a Knicks fan.
for sure, man. All right, which I want to
even
ask you.
even if you
Yeah,
don't watch basketball, you gotta be a Knicks fan.
there you go. All right,
It's respectful.
we got a chopped cheese or bacon and cheese. What you got?
Oh snap, that's hard. That's a hard question. Dang, man.
Let's get it. Let's get
Oh
it.
man. I'm gonna be honest. I order bacon nigga cheese more than chopped cheese, but chopped cheese is busting. Like
Yeah.
you know.
I'm not a big fan of like I said. That's a newer generation. I'm more of a. I like a. Me. I'm a bagel guy. I'm old New York. I like a nice bagel with cream cheese, some butter roll, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we get the bacon, they get cheese on the roll. Sometimes we do it on the
Yeah.
hero.
Or BLT.
Same thing.
BLT is our thing. You know what I'm
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
For sure, man. And growing up in that part of Brooklyn, how was it? Because I'm a Harlem guy, so our experiences in Harlem is a little different. How did
Yeah.
growing up in Brooklyn? How was that experience for you?
I mean, it's once you live in Brooklyn, you become immune to a lot of things that goes on. So, I mean, of course, there are like different shootouts that happen back in
Mm,
the days, but overall, Brooklyn is Brooklyn. It's like I'm just so used to it, man. It's not
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
People say that it's gentrified now because a lot of new
yeah,
people is now moving into the area, but me personally, I enjoy it because, this is just my preference, my
yeah,
opinion is much more safer. The only thing I do miss is just the aesthetic of, that nostalgic aesthetic with everyone just being united, like on the block. Like everybody knew each other on the block. It's not like that now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But it's all good. You know what I mean? Love, you just continue to spread love.
yeah.
Everyone, yeah, that's my thing.
Love
So
it,
I ain't
man.
tripping about all that.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope, bro. And it's funny because I'm down here in Charlotte now. I'm back and forth between here and New York and Charlotte, and it's
hmm
funny because they get so much stuff about us from the internet. I'm like, that's not real New Yorker. That's 2009 to 2010 New Yorkers. Real New
Yeah,
Yorkers, we don't act like nothing like that.
yeah, no, 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 no.
I spent a lot of time explaining New York to people.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure, for sure. And what made you get into entertainment? Like, did you like, cause New York, we sports people in New York, we basketball players in New York.
Mm.
Did you play like sports growing up? Like, what made you get into music?
Um, Music. Me honestly, that's why when I talk about music, I always say it's a difference between talent and a gift.
Yeah,
I feel like music was just something that was embedded in me since a kid. You know what I'm saying? Coming from out the womb,
yeah,
down to dang on when I first was introduced to Michael Jackson from my
yeah,
uncle Michael.
yeah,
When I first watched Smooth Criminal, it was like ever since that time, it's just been some type of gravitational pull,
yeah.
and I've always just been so into music. So as a kid, I would either be writing songs. Sometimes the songs didn't make sense, but I felt it. I would
Mm,
try to play with different instruments, um, and just come up with different ideas to formulate a song.
mm,
So ever since a kid to now, and when something is destined for you, because usually when people have something that they're into from a young age, they get older and they depart from that interest. But that's just been something that I've held on to from a kid to now, and that's how I was able to know. Okay, this is something that this is for me. This is destined for me. You know, and I was very adamant about what my desire is. So yeah, man.
yeah, yeah, for sure, man. And with that being said, at what point, like I said, you've been doing it about 15 years. That's decent amount of time.
Yeah,
Um,
professionally.
Especially 15 years. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Hmm.
And with that being said, like, what is like one of the harshest lessons that you had to learn through this come up?
The hardest lessons through the come up. Oh man, um, definitely, man. It's a lot, but I guess just staying patient, consistent, and being diligent at your craft. Sometimes when artists are dealing with that, a lot of them get discouraged because they don't see like the outcome that they want at that particular moment. But I've learned that everything happened by seasons. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Mm,
you gotta be prepared for whatever you're destined to be.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? And with preparation comes patience.
mm.
And if you don't have that patience, how can you be prepared for what's going to come?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's been like a lot of hardships. Don't get me wrong, to the point that I've even got discouraged and I wanted to give up on it. But it's like you can't run from what's destined for you. You can't run from your purpose. So
Yeah.
that's I guess one of the hardships is just dealing with patience. And
Yeah, yeah. No, I totally
oh,
understand,
also,
brother.
also,
What's up? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talk to me.
also,
We here?
you're gonna sometimes like you're gonna deal with people. You sometimes you have to fish on your own too. You know what I'm saying? You can't always depend on somebody to make something happen for you. You have to make it happen for yourself by putting in the effort to do it. A lot of artists they don't want to take that advice. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people like the easy handout. No, you gotta put one foot in so the other foot can meet you the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, brother. Of course. And Brooklyn is a different place, and there's just so many different cultures in Brooklyn. And with that
Yeah.
being said, the reason why I'm asking that is because what made you go more Christian based music versus secular music? What made you do that?
Um. So honestly, what I tell people, however people depict the record to be, however they perceive it, that's what it is. But me personally, um, like I call myself an artist. I don't even label my stuff. You really can't label good music. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I do talk a lot about my faith because I am a believer of Jesus Christ. But I use my messages to try to resonate with many people because I have other people that are in different religions.
yeah, yeah,
Um, and it's like sometimes when they hear that specific title, they be like, "Oh, I don't want to associate myself with that."
yeah, yeah,
But truth is truth. You can't run away from truth.
yeah.
So I try to implement um the truth in my messages in a way that people can resonate with it, where it's not being forceful, but it'll be receptive. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, of course, of course.
So that's how I go about it.
For
You know
sure,
what I mean?
man. And I got you. And what is your favorite passage, or you know what I say? What is your favorite book in the Bible?
Oh, that's a great question. Dang, man. I would say overall the book of Proverbs because that's the book of wisdom. And I'm a person that's very, very wise when it comes to how I talk to people, how I maneuver in life. Yeah, Proverbs, it has all that wisdom. And it talks about how you handle friendships, how you handle money, relationships, anything you can think of involving life. So Proverbs, that's one of my favorite books of the Bible.
Love it, man. Yeah, I'm a Proverbs and Psalm guy myself. I like Psalms too. I'm a big Psalms guy. Yeah, for sure, man. And do you find it easier to write Christian music versus secular music?
To be honest, I feel like however I grew up, it's easy for me to tell my story in that sense. You know what I'm saying? So it could
Hmm.
be easier for somebody to write secular music because that's how they grew up. They grew up a secular lifestyle. They probably grew up around gangs, around guns, so they
Hmm.
uh, portray that in their music. But me, because I grew up, not trying to say I'm perfect or anything, but I didn't associate myself with a lot of those activities. So
Okay.
that's the reason why my music is going to come off easy the way it is coming off because this is my experience. So I'm only able to write based off of what I've been through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and how I grew up.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
for sure, man, definitely, definitely. And I want to ask you this too. I'm a producer, so I want to ask this. Like, a lot of producers, they sometimes beats can be, even not the words as much as the sound. Sometimes too, it can be
Uh-huh.
very spiritual as far as the sound and notes and
Absolutely.
beats are very the harmonic spirit of harmonies of it.
Frequencies.
Yes, yes, yes. So with that being said,
Absolutely.
as do you find it hard to work with producers, sometimes, or do you find it easier to just like what's the word, like culture the beat around your sound?
Because I'm a very artistic, creative person.
Mm.
The final instrument, and I say this all the time, the final instrument is your voice. The final instrument is what you put on the track. You know what I'm saying? The beat creates the vibe, but your voice is what stamps the record. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when I'm working with different producers, it's easy for me. If the beat is dope, the beat is dope. It's all about the message that's behind the beat or in front of the beat, I guess. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Love it, man. And I want to ask you this as well too. In the New York music scene, right? It's definitely
Mhm.
and it has changed in 15 years a lot. Um,
Yes.
there was a showcase scene, there was a drill rap scene, there was so many different just weird places that New York hip hop was in.
Yeah.
At this point in your life, do you feel like you want to stay independent, or do you want to be? Well, you're somewhat signed. Do you feel like the route that you're going now with stream different companies and different just different plays that you're making? Do you feel like it's
Yeah.
more beneficial now and today being independent as it was 15 years ago?
Well, I would say it's different strokes for different folks, right? So
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to sign my whole life away or whatever, or get like a whole 360 deal. I would be cool with a distribution deal.
Yeah.
Um, this is from my opinion. Everybody have their own different opinion, but if you look at it today, right, you have a lot of artists that are very successful. Before they became successful, they ended up getting a deal that can fund their projects to the point that they gained that success, and now they can now leave from whatever deal they have to do their own because they have the finances to do it. Everybody is not financially equipped to be able to get on different platforms, so that's what I think is good for when a label to come in and help, you know what I'm saying? Because they can get you on different
Hmm.
platforms and put you to different doors. I mean, unless you truly know somebody, that's different.
Yeah.
But on my like with my case, my goal is to definitely be able to have some type of partnership where they can help fund and allow us to catapult on whatever vision we have regarding my music to a whole nother level, and then be able to utilize our resources to then branch out on our own and do whatever we can with whatever residual that we've accumulated. How you're going to maneuver in the game. I think that's the key.
Got it. Love it,
You know
man.
what
For
I'm
sure. Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So,
definitely, definitely. And do you like the stage better, or do you like the studio better?
oh, that's a great question. I'm gonna be honest. My my strength has always been performing. Like that's man, I can't even compare those. So it's like they without the studio, how you gonna get on the stage?
Right, right, right. You know what's funny?
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody asks that like little question. I'm like, why does everybody like this question? I always ask it, so I like to throw that in there for sure, for sure. And let's get into some music, man. And I want to ask you this question, Mrs. Ziearre, as well too. That's your real name?
Yeah, Zaire. That's my middle name.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I want to ask you this question: how do you feel like your music has grown to feeling from one flesh to feeling? How do you feel like your music has grown?
How my move is from one flesh to feeling.
Yeah, no, yeah, like one flesh to feeling. How do you feel like your music has grown?
Oh, definitely it has grown tremendously because it's like throughout the time, it's like I
Yeah.
become more mature, you gain more experience in life, so you have much more to talk about. And you know how to deliver messages. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those type of records, though, to be honest, is like you can't lose with records that feel like it's universal.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? As the record writes itself, it just happens to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I didn't think at first when I was writing it, I didn't know it would turn out to be the way it is, like the way people are perceiving it. So it's like, oh snap, okay, it's a big record, it's a universal record. Hey, so shall it be.
Indeed,
You know
indeed,
what I
my
mean?
brother. Love it, man. Now let's get to this record feeling.
Yes,
Fire record, man. I quietly enjoyed listening to it. Actually, I don't
I
like any.
appreciate it,
I'm one
man.
of those. I don't like music. The music is cool, but that one was dope. I enjoyed it, like the lyrics, the sonics, everything. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Nah, it's a dope record, bro.
Thank you, man.
First of all, I gotta ask, how in the hell did you get? Did Jazze Pha produce it, or how did that work?
So yeah, I guess my team took care of all of that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm just the artist. I'm in the mix, and
yeah,
they was
yeah.
like, "Yo, it'd be dope. You do something with Jazzy." Oh, word for real? Boom! It just ended up happening. You know what I'm
Simple as that.
saying?
I love it. I love
It's
it. So
just simple as that.
well, listen. What's understood don't got to be explained. I love it. So with that being said,
Exactly.
man, yeah, man. The record is dope, man. What was the motivation behind writing the song? Actually, I want to ask you.
Um, the motivation behind writing the record. Well, when we was in the studio, we actually freestyled that. Like we did it on the spot. Because one thing I've learned from Jazzy, he said when we are writing the record, right,
Mm,
always like just allow the feeling to have its way. Like don't think about it, just do it.
mm.
So when we was up in there, we was just vibing out, um, uplifting type of vibes, and boom, we recorded it.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Nice,
recorded
nice. For sure, man. So I'm gonna ask you this. You've been dropping a lot of singles. Is there a full
it.
project coming out, my boy?
Oh snap! Okay. Oh, you going into the like you going in depth?
I
Okay.
am. I am. I'm here for it.
So based off of the conversation I had with my team, we are looking forward to putting out like a project. We are planning on releasing like some singles. I don't know if I should be dropping that. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
We have a record come after Jazzy. We have a record coming out with another dope name that's
Okay.
in the industry. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Dig it, man. And with that
It's
being
the it's
said,
the
yeah.
the first and last letter of the alphabet.
Okay. 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 And I gotta ask this: is there? I
That's
know
all I'm saying.
you straight, man. And with that being said, you going out to LA? I was trying to make it, but I got to end up DJ. You going out to LA for BT weekend?
Absolutely, we'll be
Yes,
out there.
sir. Yes, sir. So with that, my next question is: there a tour coming out? There's some shows coming up. What's popping?
I'm on. Listen, man. That's to be discussed like with my team. But whatever happens, if it is, I will definitely let everyone know and just know that if it happens, it will happen. It will definitely happen. Zaire will be there, and I'll be putting on the show.
Let's get it. One last question I ask everybody this, man, before we clean up, man. You're a positive brother, a spiritual brother, and you got a good head on your
Yes, sir.
shoulders, and you will go very, very far. This business, 15 years is minimal. You know what I'm saying? They say it takes
Yes,
10 years to just get started. You know what I'm saying? You're an outlier, as you know how
absolutely,
it goes. So,
absolutely,
with that being
absolutely.
said, what is one piece of advice that you would give any artist getting into the music business today?
To endure, to definitely endure. Don't ever give up. No matter how much you get discouraged, just always keep your mind focused on the vision and what you are willing to accomplish. Because sometimes, and not to compare yourself, because if you constantly compare yourself to others, you'll walk. That's what causes others, like that's what causes you to like feel down and be like, I wish I had what this person had. But everybody has different paths. Everybody does not wear the same size shoes, and we all do not wear the same clothing. Everybody has different styles. You know what I'm saying? What this person like is what this person like. What you like is what you like. Just be yourself. Worry about you. And just keep going, man. Because I've been there. I know that feeling, and all I can do is just help others with however whatever I dealt with. Trust me, I know how it is. I'm no different from nobody else. We all poop the same. We all have the same colored blood. And we all got flesh. We're all human. It's human. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But just don't let it take over you to the point that the discouragement conquers your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is, man. WDJCDB, DJ Chase Radio, man. Ziearre, man, plug your social media. The YouTube is popping. You know what I'm saying? We need that YouTube pop. I need some more music videos from you. Is there a music video for Feeling coming out?
absolutely.
Let's get it. You know what it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Ziearre, plug your information, plug everything, man. Where can they find you?
Yes, sir. So everything is at ZIEARRE. One more time, ZIEARRE. I want to say shout out to you, DJ Chase. Shout out to Greg Garvin. Shout out to my team. Freddie B, which is my pops, Mahab. You got Sharif. Shout out to everyone supporting. Yeah, man, I'm grateful. Most importantly, shout out to God, because if it wasn't for God, none of this would even be happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful, and yeah, man, I was honored to be here.
Love it, man. Once again, you know the vibes, man. Ziearre in the building. That single Feeling streaming right here on WDJC DB DJ Chase Radio, man. Once again, shout out to my guy Greg, man. Stream
Yes,
music, you know
sir.
the vibes, man. We here. WDJC DB DJ Chase Radio, DJChaseRadio.com. Get
Yes,
those
sir.
DJ Chase Radio merch, Spotify podcast, Apple podcast, and YouTube DJ Chase TV. And we out of here. Yeah.